Good afternoon. My name is Jacqueline Proctor. I'm a branch chief for national initiatives with the Office of Family Assistance, Healthy Marriage, and Responsible Fatherhood program. On behalf of OFA and the NRFC, I want to thank you all for attending the virtual event, Giving Hope, Serving and Supporting Fathers with Mental Health Challenges. I also want to thank our expert presenters for graciously sharing their time and expertise with all of us. So many critical issues have been covered today throughout the entire event. We know mental health and behavioral health conditions can affect any person regardless of gender, age, health status, and income, including people who have or want to have children of their own. We hope that you found this event both informative and inspiring as you continue your work in the field to support fathers who are experiencing various types of mental health challenges. We know that mental health is known as a silent crisis due to the stigma, lack of access, and resources. We want fathers to feel supported and know that there are resources available to help them access behavioral and mental health services and support to strengthen their relationships and parenting skills. Let's continue to expand a network of support so we can strengthen fathers and families by doing the following. For example, incorporating behavioral and mental health screenings for the dads you serve, establishing strong relationships with effective local addiction treatment and mental health organizations and networks. Ensure all fathers are linked to counselors that provide culturally responsive services. And consider hiring fathers in recovery from a substance use disorder or mental health condition as a staff member to serve as a group facilitator, mentor, case manager, or coach. You can also host respective peer group meetings that focus on substance and mental health recovery. There is growing momentum to address behavioral health care and the racial disparities that perpetuate the gaps in access to mental health services. Let's work together to bridge the gaps so we can continue to support fathers and strengthen families. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jackie. First, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for being here, being present, and being engaged. You filled this virtual space with the abundance of wisdom, passion, and commitment. This digital room has never felt warmer. I tell you, hosting a virtual event does come with its unique set of challenges. For instance, it's hard to see if you can't wait for me to finish these remarks so that you can go enjoy your summer. So I'll consider that a blessing in disguise. But you know what? On a more serious note, the energy, the insight, and the deep conversations that we've shared over the last 2 days were nothing short of amazing. The past couple of days have seen us grace with the presence of some truly remarkable individuals. Kwame Alexander, with his new book, Why Fathers Cry at Night, touched our hearts and provided a new perspective on fatherhood and its emotional landscape. Dr. Jeff Gardia, our very own America's psychologist, he delivered an inspiring lecture on the transformative potential of fatherhood, reminding us of all of the promise and hope that comes with this esteemed role of fatherhood. The team from Sesame Street, they provided valuable insights on supporting our children's emotional well-being, making us more and better equipped to respond to our kids' needs. I also want to acknowledge all of you, the everyday heroes joining us from across the country. Each of you, in your unique ways, contribute to the narratives and the realities of fatherhood. You are the embodiment of strength, resilience, and love. Looking back at our discussions, I'm filled with hope and enthusiasm for what lies ahead. We are a part of a powerful movement to change perceptions, to raise awareness, and to address the silent crisis many men and fathers face. We are creating a world where mental health isn't an afterthought, but a key component of our well-being. And it's not going to be easy, but hey, when has fatherhood ever been? I remember when my first child was born, someone told me being a dad is like trying to assemble a complex IKEA furniture set in the dark with no instructions. I laughed then, but wow, how I understood it later. All jokes aside, remember it's the important moments that make the journey worthwhile. It's the little triumphs, the shared laughter, the conforming words, and yes, even the bedtime stories where you have to use that voice of all of the different animal characters. As we close this event and move forward, let us carry with us the experiences shared, the acknowledgement, the knowledge gained, and the bonds formed. Stay connected, keep the conversations alive, and let us continue to uplift and support each other on this journey. I'd like to take a moment to thank Ann Flagg, Seth Chamberlain, Jacqueline Proctor, Shawnee Treese, Patrick Patterson, Dr. Stacy Boucher, and the entire NRFC team who worked tirelessly over the last few months to plan this event. I also like to thank our very own Assistant Secretary, January Contreras from ACF, to which you'll be hearing from her shortly in a blog that will illustrate her strong commitment to the cause of mental health awareness as she shares her wealth of knowledge and experience. And on that note, I'll leave you with an inspirational quote about fatherhood that resonates with me by Michael Jordan. And he said, "My father used to say it's never too late to do anything you wanted to do." And he said, "You never know what you can accomplish until you try." Once again, thank you for joining us. Let's continue to redefine and reshape the narrative for fatherhood together. Let's remain connected. Take care. See you next time.
Thank you, Jacqueline and Kenneth, and thank you all again. I have enjoyed this journey with you and hope you have enjoyed it too. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to respond to the survey. The link is in the chat box. Help us help you. We want your feedback. Please complete the survey. Finally, please do not lose touch. Go to fatherhood.gov to view all the resources and many ways to remain connected. Join our listserv, join our virtual collaborative community, we call it the VCC, and follow us on social media at fatherhood.gov. Let us all stay connected on this joint journey to support fathers. And don't forget, fatherhood.gov is your home for everything fatherhood.